King Charles opens up on what can help during cancer battle at Buckingham Palace event. King Charles has spoken candidly on how managing one's diet can help during difficult health battles. The 76-year-old monarch was speaking at a Buckingham Palace garden party, hosted alongside his wife Queen Camilla, the second so far of the season. The engagement was put on to celebrate educators and those in the skills sector, which counted Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson among the guests. Also attending was 22-year-old international relations student Stamford Collis, who is also battling cancer. The young student had a chance to speak with the king about their shared experiences with the disease. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Collis revealed that Charles had asked about his treatment, which he began in June last year. They also discussed radiation treatment and food and diet, which prompted the monarch to share his own perspective. It's sometimes about the diet and what you eat. It can help, Charles was overheard to have said. Hello, magazine reports. Another heartwarming moment came as the king met with Patricia Alban, who set up the charity Sammy's Foundation in tribute to her son, who died in 2020 aged just 13 while suffering from Prader-Willi syndrome and autism. Reflecting on the emotional meeting to media at the event, Alban said, "I told Sammy one day I will meet the king and tell him about you." King Charles and Queen Camilla mark 20th anniversary with a romantic video set to a sweet song. King Charles and Queen Camilla are marking their 20th wedding anniversary in a modern way. The king, 76, and Queen, 77, celebrated years of marriage on April 9th, and their team posted a new montage of them together on Instagram. Set to the song How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You by James Taylor, the tribute began with footage of the royal couple dancing together and rolled to show photos of them at the service of prayer and dedication blessing their marriage at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle in 2005. The video included pictures of King Charles and Queen Camilla on tours around the world and attending events around the UK. The king and queen held hands, shared looks of love and laughed in several snaps throughout the years. The reel showed the couple on the balcony of Buckingham Palace on their May 2023 coronation day and leaving the London clinic together in January 2024 following the king's surgery for an enlarged prostate. The palace announced in February 2024 that the British monarch was diagnosed with cancer following that procedure. A spokesman clarified he does not have prostate cancer, and the king's cancer treatment is continuing into this year. The clip closed with a new portrait of the king and queen by Chris Jackson for their 20th wedding anniversary. The royals are currently on a tour of Italy, and the snaps were captured at Villa Wolkonsky in Rome on April 7th. Their first day away. 20 happy years, the King's office wrote below the video with a white heart emoji. The homage wasn't the only one for their anniversary, as the account also shared a snippet of the Royal Corps of Army music performing It Must Be Love at Buckingham Palace on April 9th. An entrepreneur who met King Charles and Queen Camilla at a reception for members of the British-Italian community in Rome on April 8 tells people that their bond was on full display. Dr. Paul Atke, CEO of the Teatro San Casciano Group, says, "As the event was concluding, I took a chance and softly wished them a happy anniversary. What followed was this beautiful, genuine smile that seemed to momentarily break through the formality of the occasion. What I witnessed between King Charles and Queen Camilla was profound. They're genuinely, deeply in love," he adds. "There's something extraordinarily moving about seeing that level of devotion, especially considering all they've weathered together. What impressed me equally was their unwavering commitment to duty," adds Atke. When you consider that King Charles is undergoing cancer treatment, the fact that they're maintaining such a rigorous schedule of engagement speaks volumes about their dedication to service. They appeared genuinely energized rather than depleted by their royal duties. It was an afternoon I'll never forget, not just for the honor of meeting royalty, but for witnessing such authentic warmth, intellectual curiosity, and devotion to both duty and each other, he says. King Charles and Queen Camilla hand-deliver one of their famous 100th birthday cards on Royal Away Day. King Charles and Queen Camilla have kept the royal tradition of celebrating UK residents turning 100 with a special birthday card, but rarely do they hand-deliver. Rona Grafton was treated to the rare occasion during the royal couple's away day in Middlesbrough on February 13th. King Charles, 76, handed Grafton the birthday card in an envelope and shook her hand, telling her, "A very, very happy birthday," as seen in a video shared on X by royal reporter Rebecca English. Queen Camilla, 77, also offered her congratulations, saying, "A very happy birthday." According to the UK government, residents can receive special messages from the monarch for milestone occasions including birthdays, for the 100th and 105th birthdays, then every year after, and anniversaries, 60th, 65th, 70th and every anniversary each year following that. The custom dates back to 1917 when King George V began sending telegrams to centenarians. During Queen Elizabeth's reign, approximately 1.3 million cards were sent to mark birthdays and anniversaries across the UK, the realms and the overseas territories, per Buckingham Palace. King Charles continued the tradition shortly after his accession, sending the first round of birthday cards from the palace shortly after the death of Queen Elizabeth in September 2022. The cards feature a portrait of King Charles and Queen Camilla along with a short note and their signatures. Although the cards are usually sent by mail, Grafton isn't the first person to have her birthday message hand-delivered by the monarch himself. In May 2024, D-Day veteran Jim Miller received his card from King Charles during a visit to Buckingham Palace. King Charles Sandringham team issues unexpected closure notice. The King praised a 99-year-old D-Day veteran as a great example to us all, as he toured a regimental museum in Aberdeen. The centre has been applying lessons learned from previous conflicts, including Afghanistan and Iraq, to help support the wounded in Ukraine. And elsewhere in the city, Camilla met students, a composer and a professional footballer, as well as enjoying a musical performance during a visit to the University of Aberdeen. The couple have been in Scotland since last week, having spent the Christmas break at Sandringham. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.